Yeah, we start with breaking news this evening, and it has been coming, but it has now been confirmed.
Transfer news from Manchester United, who have an interest in the... They are looking to strengthen this summer, just the season, having arrived there from last summer, a Uruguayan international as well. We know a couple of other positions that Manchester United are looking at over the course of this summer, heavily linked with conversation with the club, also looking at central. They've yet to follow up their initial offer to the England.
They might have a replacement for Casemiro lined up, potentially?
Yeah, Real Madrid's Tchouaméni is wanted potentially by Manchester United. Now, we know what Manchester United, their key target this season is a top-class number 6, Casemiro, who is obviously adored by Manchester United. I think they, obviously singing about him staying an extra year, but they are going to be looking for an extra number 6. They're all but certain to have secured Champions League football. And you can see Manchester United just look... it's weird them not being in Europe, but that season without Europe has really helped them. But next season they'll be back in Europe. All the fixtures, they need a stronger squad. And Real Madrid are reportedly open to offers.
I think we want Elliot Anderson. And it was interesting what Ben Jacobs said this afternoon about Manchester United and Elliot Anderson, because what he basically said was that it will be between Manchester United and Manchester City. He said there's a high likelihood that even if Forest stay in the league, he will leave. It wouldn't at all surprise me if formal talks with Forest don't start until towards the end of the season, and as a consequence, Anderson will be off on an international duty and may not decide his future until after the World Cup. But Man United are in the race for Elliot Anderson, with Manchester City being the only competition. Man City can offer more money, but the player will make a decision based on the project. City are pushing on the player side, but United have already done the legwork and neither have had formal talks with Forest. Now, remember what I said this morning about Man United have held talks with Elliot Anderson? But let's wait off till 2 o'clock and see what Ben Jacobs...
Manchester United's £300 million midfield revolution will destroy the Premier League. Tchouaméni, Valverde and Anderson ready to shock Europe. The football world is in complete shock after explosive reports claimed Manchester United are preparing a sensational £300 million midfield rebuild involving Aurélien Tchouaméni, Federico Valverde, and Elliot Anderson. If completed, this could become one of the greatest transfer windows in Manchester United history and instantly transform the Red Devils into serious Premier League and Champions League contenders again. Fans across social media are already calling it the dream midfield, as excitement continues to explode worldwide. United supporters believe this trio would finally restore power, intensity, creativity, balance, and dominance back to Old Trafford after years of inconsistency in midfield. Aurélien Tchouaméni would bring elite defensive protection, composure, tactical intelligence, and unbelievable physicality to the heart of the team. The French international is widely regarded as one of the best defensive midfielders in world football, and his arrival could completely stabilize Manchester United's defensive structure. Federico Valverde would add world-class energy, leadership, creativity, and relentless attacking power. The Uruguayan superstar is known for his incredible work rate, long-range shooting, versatility, and ability to dominate matches from box to box. His intensity perfectly matches the aggressive football many fans want to see return at Manchester United. Then comes Elliot Anderson, the young Premier League star many believe could become one of England's future midfield leaders. Anderson's fearless pressing, technical quality, and attacking intelligence have reportedly impressed United scouts massively. At just a young age, he already looks ready for the biggest stage in football. The possibility of Tchouaméni shielding the defense while Valverde drives forward and Anderson links play alongside Bruno Fernandes and Kobbie Mainoo has supporters dreaming about a terrifying new era at Old Trafford. Many believe this midfield could rival the best in Europe and finally return Manchester United to the top of English football. While no official agreement has been confirmed yet, the rumors alone have already sent shockwaves across the football world. If Manchester United somehow complete all 3 signings this summer, it would send a powerful message to every major club in Europe. The Giants of Old Trafford are preparing for war again.